Now to those dramatic scenes inside the Darwin Supreme Court. Celebrity croc wrangler Matt Wright sentenced to 10 months jail, guilty of perverting the course of justice over the tragic chopper crash that claimed the life of his best mate Willow Wilson and left pilot Seb Robinson unable to ever walk again. Nine's Kiri Blankensop was in court when the sentence was handed down. Kiri, this is a huge fall from grace for Matt Wright, who'll now be behind bars for the birth of his third child. He was facing up to 15 years for each of the two sentences. What was the reason for the decision handed down today?
Well, Deb, acting Justice Blow found that Matt Wright should face actual imprisonment for these charges. The first count related to Wright lying to police about the fuel that was inside that wrecked chopper. That was where he received that $5,000 fine, but it was count two, where he urged pilot Seb Robinson to falsify flight records that Justice Blow really honed in on. He referred to the callousness shown by Wright by going to Seb Robinson's hospital bed when he'd just woken from a coma and making that request of him. That was just when he'd learned that he wasn't going to walk again. That was the reasoning behind that 10-month sentence with the minimum of 5 months to serve. Of course, Matt Wright will spend Christmas behind bars.
And the courtroom was packed with Matt Wright's family as well as the families of the victims of this chopper crash. What was the reaction?
Well, to be honest, Deb, there wasn't much reaction. Matt Wright sat there very silently. There wasn't much reaction. There wasn't much emotion when Justice Alan Blow was handing down his sentence. When it was all done and dusted, he calmly stood up. He was quietly led out the door, out of the back dock, and he might actually be at Holt's Correctional Centre already by now. That is about a 40-minute drive out from the CBD, where he will spend his first night in prison.
And throughout this whole saga, Kiri, Matt Wright appeared confident, if not cocky. He was always the croc wrangler, even down to wearing his croc skin belt into court every day. The judge said he got a tougher sentence because he showed no remorse and because he didn't plead guilty. Did he show any remorse today?
Well, no, Deb, he didn't. And you're right, the judge made a big point of the fact that he has not shown remorse throughout this whole ordeal, something that will also be weighing very heavily on his mind, as you mentioned, is the possibility that he will miss out on the birth of his third child while he is in prison. But we do know that he has filed an appeal against that guilty verdict, so that could change things.
Yeah, so he'll be appealing the conviction and the sentence. Kiri Blankensop, thank you.